Okay, so let's start this video. Basically, I need to explain what this video actually is. As you may have seen, it's the Instagram challenge. Pretty much, I'm gonna have 9 people in a call. They're all gonna have one Instagram challenge to do, and they'll have 24 hours to complete it in. So, guess it's time to introduce you to the people. Alright, so I may as well explain now. So pretty much what I've done is
I can't hear anything.
So I've got all your names. They've been randomly kind of ordered, and then I've also got the random wheel spinner. Each of the challenges has a number assigned to it. So I'm going to go through the list and spin the wheel, and you'll all get assigned a challenge that you'll have 24 hours to complete.
I'm myself.
If we get a challenge we don't like, can we ask for a new one?
No.
Are they equal amounts of hard ability?
Yeah, they're all kind
down
of
in a pint, and someone else has to nip to the shops and get something.
Yeah. They're mostly like they're pretty much equal. All right, so I'll go through them then.
Are you screen recording now?
Yes.
Oh, wait, if you're doing that, can I at least not have an upward angle? There we go. Right, we can go now. Oh, one of my hard drives just ejected itself.
So number 1 we have Catrina. So she's I'm about to... Alright, she got number 3. So let's check what number 3 is
I don't know
in the
what's
list.
number 3.
Bake something, brackets,
Oh my god.
bonus points if it's demon themed.
I wish I got that.
Oh my
24.
god.
So you're
Like
next.
anything.
Anything. Take your pick as long as it's baking.
Baking.
And you record it. That's all I need.
Okay, I've got it. I'm down.
Next, we've got Ethan. All right, number 7. Oh, Ethan. Oh, Ethan.
Oh,
This is probably up there with the ones that I wouldn't want to get. The no social media challenge. So you got to pick 24 hours. Try occupy yourself without using social media.
Technically, this is social media. Just hang up right now.
Yeah, true. See you later, Ethan. You go.
I'm going to be sending you lot a lot of like handwritten letters there.
We got Megan up next. All right, number 1. Make your own meme. So you've got to recreate it. Use whatever kind of technique. Use whatever kind of style, whatever kind of meme you want, and then you get a bonus point if people outside of Demon can get it. Next we got Alice. Number 6. Oh, okay. 100 skip challenge.
That's easy.
That's pretty simple.
Yeah, but that's exercise.
Yeah, and I said brackets. The bigger challenge will probably be finding a skipping rope.
Can I not skip without a skipping rope?
Yeah, just get 2 carrots and tie a piece of string to it.
I love that.
That's a good idea.
That'll make more content. Go for it. Yeah. All right, Léonie. Number 5. Oh, Léonie, lovely.
Oh no!
No, you got a
I'm
lovely.
actually really that person. Oh, I was gonna say.
Well, it
all of
depends
them
though.
are
I guess
busy.
you got the sink a pint challenge.
I hope you bomb.
Thank you.
All right, Hannah is up. Oh, the Keepy Uppy challenge. Bonus points for washing hands at the same time. Bonus point if with toilet roll. The Keepy Uppy challenge.
Oh my god.
Oh,
What,
Pete.
with toilet roll or a football? Because I didn't have a football.
Okay, yeah, well, toilet roll gets you a bonus point, so yeah, you're good. Joe Knowles is up first.
Oh.
Number 8. Ooh. Oh, I like this one. I like this one, but it's not exactly the easiest. So it's called the Getty Museum Challenge. And
Oh, this is a good one.
yeah, this is a good one. So you got to look up some art from this place called the Getty Museum. It's got like a load of like portraits in and stuff, and you've got to try and recreate one of them using the objects you have at home.
Yeah, I've got all the stuff. Oh no.
Joe, I can imagine you've got like loads of like statues and figures.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know,
Just lying around.
My little kind of, Angela Merkel over there.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay, so next we've got Joe Tobin, number 4. Oh lord. Okay. I don't even know. It's the handstand t-shirt challenge.
It's the what?
The handstand t-shirt challenge.
That's peak.
I don't even know what you're saying.
You have to do a handstand and put a t-shirt on while you do the handstand.
While you do the handstand.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Joe's gonna die.
Charlotte, you're last. So it's learn a new skill.
Learn a new skill.
So you can choose whatever skill you want. Okay, so you've all got your challenges now. You have 24 hours. Best of luck.
So this could all go horribly wrong.
Alright, sweet.
And then I can send you some B-roll if you really want, but it's just going to be me stood here like this. I don't know what I'm doing.
Okay, yeah, that works. That works.
Okay, right. Let's get a light on.
Okay.
I'm a bit nervous. I don't even know if I could do a handstand.
Against the wall, it should be easy.
Right, are you recording?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I'm a lot more nervous now.
I think it's supposed to be the other. I think what?
Like that?
Yeah, like that, and then you can just walk up the wall.
Oh yes.
You gotta like.
Wait, am I putting the t-shirt on or taking it off?
Put it on.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, there's no way I'm going to be able to do this. Yes. Oh my god.
You might want to do some research into other people doing it so you get like.
We're here. Get the goods. So this is the selection we've got. Personally, I'd rather go for something over here because that's cider. However, this is where I've been told I've got to be. Which one is ale cider?
No, ale is beer.
No, that's what I meant. Is it nice?
It's pretty alright, yeah. There's some nice ones. There's others that aren't too good. Ginger ale. You don't like ginger?
I don't like ginger. I also don't like beer, so this is not fun for me. This is what I really want. I'd down a pint of that in no time. Dan says no. So I think I forgot to say in the shop, but I did get Corona. It's down here in our fridge. Excuse the chocolate, my housemate doesn't put chocolate in the right place. It's a big boy actually. It's 710 millilitres. Yeah, I thought it meant centilitres. So that means that once I've downed my pint, I'm still gonna have a little nice drink after when I don't like it, so. But,
You'll be quite surprised.
I think you'll be quite surprised at how bad I am downing drinks. So this is gonna be a fun game and I'm not looking forward to it.
So my challenge was to learn a new skill, which is quite broad to be fair. There's so many skills out there, I don't know, so I think I'm going to have a little Google and see what I can do with what I have in my house and with the weather, because it's not looking pretty. So I've had a little think about what to do, and luckily my mum actually has a craft room full of stuff. So I'm going to give myself a challenge of trying to do 3 skills in one. So I looked at some creative ones, and first of all would be learn how to watercolour. The second one would be learn how to do special writing calligraphy. I can't remember what it was called. And I've just seen this. So, also cross-stitching, but... Okay, update, there's no possible way for me to do cross-stitching because we don't have the actual stuff to do it on. So instead, I'm gonna try card making too! What? Bruh. So I've never watercoloured before, but I'm just gonna give it a go. So I just dabbled with putting water just on the page and then just pressing the pen up against it. And to be fair, it don't look too bad. tried experimenting with some stuff. The flowers did not go well, so I tried to see if I could blend colours. That also did not go well. So I ended up making some fish. They may not look like fish, but after it's dried, I'm gonna go in and like make them look more like fish. As that's drying, I'm gonna now go on to the step 2 of my artistic adventure skill learning and try and do calligraphy. Now I've watched a few videos on it and it seems a bit tedious and long, and I've only got 24 hours to do this challenge. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the basics of what they were saying and just run with it. And if it looks bad, it looks bad. So this took ages. But this is my calligraphy. I'm not gonna do it like again. I'm just gonna go over it with black pen and just stick it on the page. So I've got my fishes. I have no idea what that is, but I just went with it. And then this is my calligraphy thing. So now I'm going to put them all on one card and I will finally be done with my task of learning a new skill. And I think, you know, overachiever me obviously had to do 3. I think it's going to turn out pretty well. I'm pretty proud of myself.
So Léonie and I are now on a call after we've been announced what our challenges are. Mine's pretty straightforward. I just need to get a skipping rope. So I'm pretty sure Home Bargains, which isn't far from me, has some. So next time I need an essential shop, I'm going to have to go there. So I'm going to have to hope that I need something essential in the next 24 hours. If not, then I might have to be creative, because I can't go to the shop unless I need something essential. Pine, how do you feel? So it's the next day now, and I spent most of last night doing other bits like work and things, and also trying to locate a skipping rope. I wanted to know if anyone in my immediate sort of family had one. No one I know has one, because realistically I haven't used a skipping rope since I was about 8. Luckily, my parents needed to go to the shop this morning for some food, so I asked them if they could see if there was a skipping rope, and we've got one. Something to note though, although this challenge isn't necessarily very difficult, I have a bad ankle. And that's because I was filming for someone last year and was running around a lot, and I now have soft tissue damage, and it comes back when I do too much exercise on my foot. But if it sounds like I'm being dramatic about it, it's because I am. So there she is in all her glory. It says 3+, so I think I'm old enough to use it. This is actually quite cool. Look. Oh, it's a unicorn. Although I thought this was a face, but apparently this is just their nose and the eyes. It looks like they've got 2 faces, doesn't it? I don't know. I actually don't know the last time I skipped. Well, it's actually quite long. Should I try and hit? Whoa, it hit the counter.
I at least know how to pour beer. How high are you meant to pour?
Well, that is 1 pint there.
I don't like doing. I can smell it, and I don't like that already. Is this enough?
Nope, that's not a pint.
Jacob, but this is like.
Pint is to the brim. Keep going. Keep going.
This is basically the whole bottle.
Keep going. That's a pint.
Oh, I can't do this.
Cheers.
Warning, I'm gonna have to stop because I can't down a pint.
I'm gonna do it as well, off camera.
I was gonna try and go quickly, but I'm I'm sorry, Dan, you can put... Oh! This is... How do people do this and enjoy it?
Come on.
So my challenge is to go 24 hours without using any kind of social media, which I think it's not going to be too hard. More, it's going to be really annoying, to be honest with you, because thinking about it now, I don't realise how much I had to use social media just to talk to people or whatever. I'm allowed to use YouTube, apparently, for some of this. Obviously that's not communicating with anyone, and I can use Xbox and things if it's a single player game, so that'll be something to get creative with. I just deleted all my social medias, and there's a lot more than I actually realised it was. It's only been about 40 minutes since the challenge started, but we will just have to see how it goes. See, my first response for things is just to go straight on my phone to talk to people, to be honest, but obviously that won't do. Maybe I'll try and learn something in this time I've got. Or my main plan is just to sleep for quite a while, I've got to be honest with you. The longer I'm asleep, the longer I don't have to think about it. So, a little update. Turns out that I've now got muscle memory for things like this. My first instinct as soon as it came off was to go straight into Messenger. I literally just click straight onto where it normally is on my phone. I can probably read or something like that, but I haven't got any books I haven't read before. Yeah. So I realised I should probably do something else than just watch YouTube. So I decided to work on my CV a little bit. So I found a nice template on Word. So yeah, I've been working pretty hard on it. How do you think it's going? That's all I've got so far. So a little update while cooking. Sliced my finger up, which is nice. And it's really annoying because I've never actually done that before, ever. While cooking, I've never cut myself once, basically. And now that I've got to be recorded and all that kind of stuff, I've decided to cut myself. So, yeah, nice. So I've made the decision. I want to make this a little bit harder. So I'm not going to use YouTube as well. Because it is a social media, really. I know Dan said I could use it, but I really want to push myself with it and see how it goes. I've never actually done anything like this. And I might actually be quite productive. Or I might just go to sleep. But yeah, we'll still to see. I'm probably going to do a bit more CV now then. Yeah. So, little update. Didn't do more CV, got to be honest with you. I like to sit here and say how productive I've been, but I haven't. I went downstairs and watched some TV with my mum. But yeah, overall, it's so far not been too bad. It's more frustrating if anything, because I'm so used to just going to click and go to speak to people, and normally when I'm doing something else as well, I'll be either on YouTube watching a video or checking Twitter or talking to someone, so it's more of just an annoyance if anything. But yeah, so I'm gonna go to sleep pretty early today. I normally stay up quite late, to be honest, but I feel like if I go to sleep it'll be much easier. But yeah, hopefully I'll be more entertaining tomorrow.
Do you want to put something in it to make it a bit sweeter?
Yeah, screw you, Dan. I just don't have the ability to down things. This is nicer now, but... Why? This is going to take me like 10 minutes. This is going to take me the 24 hours.
Hi guys, so Dan challenged me to bake something for my 24-hour challenge. So I haven't baked in quite a while, so this is going to be interesting. And I definitely need to get some ingredients, so I'm here at Asda. I'm also doing the weekly shop because I don't think just getting baking essentials is classed as essential. I'm excited to try and make something nice because the last time I baked, it didn't go very well. My housemate can attest to that because it tasted horrible and there was smoke all in the kitchen. I'm gonna not tell you what I'm planning on making. It's a cake, but not what type. But I get an extra point if it's demon themed, so obviously I have to do it demon themed. So yeah, let's go. Okay, so I'm back home now. I've got all my ingredients out, got an apron on. I've washed my hands, always remember to wash your hands. So I got given this book that has a basic Victoria sponge cake recipe in it. So I'm gonna try follow that and see how it goes. First thing is beat the butter and sugar together. Okay, so I'm gonna weigh everything out first actually. That's a good idea, Katrina. Okay, so we'll start with flour. self-raising, obviously. Now, like I said earlier, I haven't baked in ages, so this is going to be really interesting to see. All in the name of charity, right? Oh no, I've like... So I didn't open that correctly. I've opened the bag there instead of at the top, but you know, we'll work around that. So, I don't know if this is in ounces or not. Okay, so 8 ounces of flour, because I'm making quite a big cake. Not going half-assed for this. Okay, tidy up as you go, people. That's a good idea. So 8 ounces of flour. I'm now going to do 8 ounces of sugar. Cool, right, this is just normal sugar. 8 ounces of this. We're using the 8-8-8-4 rule, so 8 ounces of butter, 8 ounces of sugar, 8 ounces of flour and 4 eggs. I don't know why I've been let loose in the kitchen. I hope this goes well, because I would like to do well in this. I don't know if there's a prize in this. Dan, is there a prize? Dan, he's running this, he's editing this, let me know somewhere. Is there a prize? Because I want to win. You know, there's an extra point if it's demon themed, so of course I'm doing it demon themed, so I better win. Okay, so with the butter, it's just in a bowl. I'm just gonna chop it up a bit more. I'm gonna put this in the microwave for just 10 seconds to try and soften the butter a bit. So let's see how this goes. The microwave just turned off and I don't know why. Okay, so it's been in the microwave for like 10 seconds. Oh, it's a lot softer now. Oh, that's cool. Okay, I'm gonna say that's soft enough and we'll go with it. Oh, no, that wasn't supposed to happen. Okay. So this is the butter and the sugar creamed. I'm now gonna put it on a very low setting and slowly add in the eggs and the vanilla. So now that all the eggs are mixed into the butter and sugar nicely, I'm going to add the rest of the flour. And while it's doing that, I'm just going to have a bit of a tidy up. Let's hope this works. Ooh.
Been challenged to do the keepy uppy challenge. So the challenge that went round, and instead of doing keepy uppies with a football, you do it with a loo roll, and I get a bonus point if I do it while washing my hands at the same time. This is going to be interesting. Okay, it is currently 9:30. I filmed that intro at midday, but there is a very good reason as to why I've left it this late. Just after I finished filming the intro, I went downstairs to ask my mum to help me out with the challenge, but she suggested doing it tonight after we've had a few drinks, as it's her birthday. So we thought it'd be a little bit more entertaining for you to see me try and do it after a cocktail or two. Toilet roll acquired. Oh my god, what if I get it in the bath? You better say why the bath's full too. The bath is full at the moment because we're having a little issue with the plumbing. So we got it full just to weigh the bath down and let it stick better, is that right? Oh god, I don't even know how to start. I don't think I'm going to be able to do it. What I've done to get around the hand washing issue is to fill the sink already with water, because it is still washing my hands if I use soap and I swill it and whatever. I'm going to try it with my knees, I think. I did 2! But I want to do better than that. I might try with my knee first and then... Okay. I did 2! I did 2! I think 3 is the best I'm going to get. Yeah, I think so. Okay, so 3 is the best that I've got this time, but I might try it again a little bit later. just because I just want to get more than 3. 3 is really rubbish.
So, I've just got off the group call. I've been given my challenge, and it was number 8, the Getty Museum Challenge. So, I've got to look for pieces of their artwork and then recreate using things I have at home. So, I guess it's all just sinking in. I'll update you when I think I know what I'm actually going to do or what I'm going to use. See you in a bit. I've been looking a bit more, and all the good ones seem to have been done by a lot of people. I've really looked to try and find some that may be unique, but I've realised that I'm probably going to need the help of my family to get involved. So it's my mum and my dad, and my sister's the one filming. These guys are hopefully going to help me achieve something maybe like this. I'm thinking this could be quite powerful. Maybe that, a bit more risky. Or that, this is probably my least favourite. But we're probably not going to do, we'll probably do it tomorrow. We need a bit of preparing. But yeah, wish me luck.
Take my socks off. Do you know what? I think I might need a bigger t-shirt. I don't know if I have a bigger t-shirt. Right. First time. Oh my god, look how big I am. Thank the Lord. Still would have rather down the pint.
She drinks it now, but
It can't be that bad.
it's not good. I feel really ill.
That tastes like cider.
I actually feel really ill. This is not a nice feeling.
Yes, gal. Puppy dog eyes don't work on me, Lonnie. Down that pint.
So the master herself has entered the room to show me how to card make because I have no clue.
No right or wrong way of doing it. You just have fun with it and play and be creative.
Be creative. Plug your website.
Yeah. Go on Facebook and go to Debbie's Card and Craft Emporium, and you will see all the cards that I've done in the past. So.
Do it.
So with all of that wealth of information, I'm gonna try and make this card. Wish me luck. So, it's been about 4 hours since I started on my task to learn a new skill, and I have now completed said task and I'm knackered. Towards the end I just kind of got bored, I'll just show you. This is the final version of the card. I gave up halfway through because, you know what, sometimes you learn a skill, you try and learn it, and some people are better at stuff than others, and it doesn't quite go how you want it to. However, I had a really fun time doing the calligraphy and the watercolour thing, but card making, I'm gonna have to give that one a miss. So thank you for watching this. This was me learning a new skill in 24 hours and managed to learn not 1, not 2, but 3. Not very well, mind you, but I did it. So yeah.
I didn't even really get any that time.
Should we have an update? How much we got left? This much. And this much Lonnie to go. Oh. Come on, Lonnie. This last bit, I want you to gulp it down and just get on with your life.
And then can you do it in 2?
You can do it in 1. 1! 1!
So I don't like actually wearing shoes really ever, so I try and avoid them at like all costs. So this is kind of annoying. I've tucked them in because I know for a fact I'm going to trip over my shoelaces no matter what. It's just a practice. It's quite serious, and I can't remember the last time I skipped. Oh yeah, because I can put all my pressure on my... Right, let's go. Right, ready? Thanks, Mum. So I finished it. Final thoughts. My ankle hurts. These are really frigging cute. Like, they're actually really cute. So I might keep them. Maybe one day I'll take skipping again, but I'm never going to do 100 in a row unless I start going to the gym. That was me. I completed my Instagram challenge.
So this is the cake out of the oven. I've trimmed the paper. I need to put it on this cooling rack for it to cool while I wait for the other cake. And then over here, I'm just going to make some buttercream icing. So I have the 2 cakes here that are cooling. This is the bigger one, been out a little bit longer, and this is the one that was just come out of the oven. So I need to leave them to cool fully before I ice them. Just made the buttercream over here, just with the butter, the icing sugar and vanilla. So I'm going to separate that into 3 bowls and wait for these cakes to cool. Here I split the buttercream into 3 bowls. This one is just stayed white. This one is going to be in the filling, and I added marshmallow fluff to this. And then this one I've added red food dye to. It's not as red as this, but obviously we're adding it to lots of white buttercream, so it's going to lighten. So now it is time to start putting the cake together. So I've cut each cake in half, and I've put the marshmallow and buttercream filling on one side, and then on this side I've put this caramel dulce de leche spread. I don't know, I saw it in Waitrose and it sounded nice. Now I'm going to put each half together, put the big one on a plate, and then I'm going to cut this one up because we're going to make it into a shape to add to this one. So this is the final product from all that baking. I decided to make the demon logo, then I get the extra point. There's white chocolate shavings in the middle, and then obviously it's full rag. I am now going to sit and enjoy this after all my hard work.
Ooh. Last gulp.
Spoiler alert, that wouldn't have been the first time I've been sick in that seat.
True.
I didn't even live here at that point. Maybe cut that out, man.
Keep it in, Dan. Oh. Hey! Now you get to drink some summer fruits.
I don't think I'm drinking anything else.
Overall conclusions about pints? Yay, nay, get in the bin, get rid of in whole.
Throw them all into the saw.
Into the saw?
Yeah, that's what I say when I don't like things.
Do you think the swans will enjoy the pints as much as you?
I'll enjoy them more. If it was a cider, then I would have bossed that in probably about 3 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
But it was beer, so it was like 13.
She's not happy about it.
I don't feel good.
Well done.
I don't think I deserve a high five after that. That was a poor performance.
It was a pity high five internet, that's what it was.
Goodbye. I'm going to have lost this for sure.
So, good morning. It is currently 10:08. Immediately the first thing I wanted to do when I rolled over was I picked my phone up to turn my alarm off. Opened it, I went almost immediately to go check my messenger, which is normally the first thing I do. So it was quite jarring, very odd. But yeah, we'll see how it goes today. So, little update, gotta do a bit more on my CV, and then I need to go walk a dog for a friend of the family's. I bet it should be about time. Another thing I forgot to mention as well is that when this challenge started, just as I was deleting my social medias, it popped up on my screen that I got a message on on Messenger, and I saw all the people trying to catch me out. I don't think I'm that daft. Obviously, I didn't open it because I'm not getting played like that. But then I deleted it after, so it still says not open. But you think I'm not going to fall for all this trick in the book? So there's about 3.5 hours left until it's been 24 hours. So a little sum up is basically that I've realised that all of my life has some kind of background social media. I'm a lot more of a sociable person than I realised, which is quite nice to know. It's almost second nature to people nowadays, so it's so weird doing this. So I'm back from walking the good boy, and as you can expect, he was excellent. And it is currently about 10 minutes past 4 at the moment. Dan said he started at 4, I think, but that's when we were meant to start. And then we actually did the video call about R4, so I'm going to wait an extra about 20 minutes, because I know people will be giving me some lip if I don't do this, like, oh, you didn't do 20 minutes of this 24-hour challenge. I'm not having it, I can't be bored with it. So I'll just do an extra 20 minutes. And then when it ends, I'll give you a little roundup on how I'm feeling about it. But overall, not too bad, to be honest. It actually feels pretty nice to be getting away from it. So it is now 4:30, which means I've technically gone 24 hours without using any social media. To be honest, like I said earlier, it wasn't too bad in terms of actually doing my day-to-day life. It's more just inconvenient, to be honest. To be honest, I wouldn't want to do it anymore. But yeah, I think I'd recommend it. Maybe not 24 hours to people, but say when you woke up until you go to sleep, don't go on social media for that entire time. Because it's just a nice little break, to be honest. But yeah, that was my experience. I hope this was nice to watch.
How can you do it when it's not round?
I don't know. That's the challenge.
This is the last attempt of the night. Three is the best that I've got. I hope that's sufficient enough. If you think you could do better, then have a go at home and send your clips to @DemonTV on Twitter or _DemonTV on Instagram. Thank you for watching!
Alright, so it's the morning of the Getty Museum Challenge. I am ready for it. We think we've settled on the one that I should have a go at. I haven't seen anybody do this one, but it's basically making myself look like Jesus Christ. Yeah, so let's get started. So the actual Jesus guy will be me. I think for the head, because I don't want to actually use anything spiky, spaghetti maybe? Tea towel. Mum said she thinks she has some gold card for the halo. Ooh, maybe one of those like bag tie clips. And then for that maybe Fitbit. Is there anything else we've missed? I don't know, background. Maybe do it in front of the curtains. Yeah, I think that's it. Let's try and find the stuff. Okay, so we're just cooking the spaghetti. We don't have lots of spaghetti because of quarantine rationing, but yeah, let's keep going. Okay, so Mum is currently cutting the gold card halo. There you are, Ange. There's Mark. Mark's there. Becky's cooling the pasta down. So it goes on my head. The spaghetti. And then we're going to do it. Okay, so we got the chair set up. We're going to do it on a chair. We're arranging the spaghetti. She's going kind of there in a halo shape. Gold card is ready to be put on my face so I can look like Jesus. Yeah, we'll be ready in a minute. Okay, we're ready for the spaghetti. That didn't work, did it? No.
No. Sorry.
Okay. So the spaghetti one didn't work, making myself look like Jesus. So we've found another one, and we think that we can make it work, but we need 2 people. And my dad was getting a bit jealous, so he has said he wants to have a go, and that's what we're getting. So it's a little bit, sorry for the indecency. So we're gonna have a go. I'm not sure whether we'll be able to show it, so let's have a go. Okay, so that was a disaster really. We couldn't get the light. Dad's tummy was everywhere. He wanted to be like a cherub, wasn't ready to coat, so there's just too much indecency. So we are going to try another one, and this is the kind of probably our last hope because we're running out of time and energy. But we're going to have a go at doing this one. So I will be the Venus in all her beauty. So we've just got to get the stuff ready, and then we're going to be ready for it, and then we're done.
Okay, so put this ankle up here. This knee more like this, and bend it in. The glass, please, in this hand.
And that's got to go.
And then this up, but more of a right angle. No, sorry. Like that. Perfect.
Okay, so we've done 3 attempts. The last one worked, and we are now finished at our Getty Museum challenge. It was supposed to be just mine, but my family got involved because we're all in lockdown together. So here we are from the Knowleses of Nottingham. That was our Getty Museum challenge. Hope we didn't scare you too much. Wouldn't have been possible without them. Stay safe.
Okay, so that was everyone. I'm really impressed, personally. I didn't expect everyone, well at least most people, to do as well as they actually did, so that's really, really impressive. And because of that, I am going to donate some money to RAG. If you guys want to get involved and donate, by all means do so. All you have to do, go to the link in the description below, or I'm sure I'll put a link somewhere here, and you too can donate some money to RAG. So yeah, if these guys have inspired you in any kind of way, by all means you can tweet in your attempts as well. As Hannah said on this bit here, you can tweet in your attempts at Demon TV, or you can send them in on our Instagram at _DemonTV.